Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm on the couch today. It's a little bit like dark and cozy, but I'm here with my coworker, Gemma. You can't really see her. Black cat problems. She's taking a little nap next to me while I'm gonna show you guys what I got during the Bath & Body Works first day of SAS. So SAS launched today in stores. And I think also online. I was trying to check it out last night online, and I'm pretty sure nothing was on sale yet. But I happened to be off today, so I was like, I'm definitely going in store. Very convenient for me. So I have my receipt because I wanted to double check some prices for you guys. But the main things I was after were Wallflowers and hand soaps, because those are the two things I'm like lower on. I'm not out of. Hand soaps is the thing I'm probably like the most in need of, and the thing I found the least of, to be honest. So hand soaps and Wallflowers were kind of what I was after. They had some promo going on. It's always hard to tell. I wish they don't do like, those bins anymore. Well, like kind of, but not really. They just have like signs everywhere that's like 75%, 50%. But like, if people move things around, it's really hard to tell what's on what sale. So I was just going for it, trying to figure things out the best I could. It was the first day, and it was probably like an hour after the mall had opened, and it was fairly busy, I would say. I would say the store was fairly busy. Not the busiest I've ever seen it, but like, and a lot of like, people who probably don't normally shop there. So just to set the stage, but the soaps and the Wallflowers, I think, were like 50% off, but they were running this thing, and I think it's running tomorrow as well, a discount code if you're in their rewards. Like, I got an email that had a barcode to make the hand soaps and the Wallflowers $2.99. So I was like, okay, I'll definitely plan to use that since I'm after these two things. And then I actually had a 10 off 40, which I was nervous they weren't gonna let me use, but the guy scanned it and it went through. So that was nice. It made the Wallflowers and the hand soaps like $2.51, $2.52. It looks like both of those. So that was the status of those. Let's get into it. Let's start with the hand soaps because, like I said, those are the things I got the least of. Same with everything else. It said like half off select hand soaps. So it was really confusing like which ones were really on sale. A ton of the winter ones were on sale, but obviously I'm like trying to shop for post-winter. So I feel like that kind of ate into the things I was willing to buy. And a lot of the wintry scents, like, first of all, I'm not going to use them in spring, but I'm just not like that into. Like, I don't want Twisted Peppermint hand soap. I don't want Brett Chris this morning. I just am like over that. I want to finish up my 2 winter hand soaps I'm currently using and like move on. So the things I got kind of were the leftovers. So the first one I picked up was Coconut Angel Cake, which this is in very Christmassy packaging, but the scents are fluffy coconut, angel food cake, and vanilla sugar. And even though it's very Christmassy and says like to all a good night, I still am obsessed with this scent. I love a winter coconut. I love coconut in general. And this is such a foodie winter coconut. I kind of want to put this out right away. I feel like I will put this up next in my little like lineup of scents. I'm currently using 'Tis the Season and Merry Cookie, so they're pretty seasonal, not necessarily super Christmas, but like pretty seasonal. This I feel like will be such a cozy, refreshing like post, like we're still in winter, but it's after Christmas and I just want a little pick me up, even though it's Christmas packaging. I was so excited to find this. I was really, really happy. I love when they do coconut in all seasons. So the next one I picked up, she was actually putting them out while I was like standing at the soap area. There was a bin of strawberry pound cakes, and then all of a sudden she started putting these on top, and it was the coffee and whiskey. We really like this scent, both Corey and I. So as soon as I saw her putting it in the bins, I was like, yes, I will be having one of those. This is bold Irish whiskey, splash of vanilla, and hint of coffee. And I love this packaging. I have a white tea and sage in this same packaging. And I feel like it's just so classic. It almost looks like a version of their reusable bottles, but it clearly has the scent name on it. But I just think it's really pretty. This is such a yummy scent. It's a little bit more perfumey in a way in the hand soap than in like home fragrance, I would say, but I feel like that makes sense because it's a hand soap. I still feel like it's really warm and cozy. I definitely see myself using this same thing, kind of that winter post-Christmas moving into spring. Definitely. And then the only other hand soap I picked up was a Paradise Coconut. So they had a bunch of other ones in this like line, if you will. I think these are literally for SAS. Like they put them out for SAS. The other scents in this were not up my alley. It was like cotton candy grape, which admittedly I didn't even smell some of the other ones because I'm like, they just don't even sound like things I like. So cotton candy grape, I'm not a grape scented person. I like grapes and I like cotton candy, but I just don't like the smell of grape things. So it maybe would have been fine, but whatever. This one I did smell, but Paradise Coconut, I'm pretty sure I already have a Paradise Coconut downstairs in my like soap stash from last year. But this is one of my favorite coconuts. Juicy pineapple, sugarcane, and coconut milk. Like, I love all things coconut. The only thing better than winter coconut is summer coconut. Like, it just smells absolutely delicious. Totally pina colada vibes for sure. It's not quite vanilla coconut, but it's close because it has that pineapple. So there was maybe like a strawberry soda, something like that, which I was like, nah, that just doesn't sound like something I'm into. I didn't smell it either. I almost did, but it was kind of getting busy in the soap area. And I was like, I'm just not interested. I'll check another area. And they had like I was going to say key lime pie, but it's not that. It was like sea salt lime or something like that, which I did smell that one because I was intrigued. I thought maybe it would be like a nice fresh scent, but it had like eucalyptus or something funny in it. I smelled it and I was not a fan. So I checked some different areas. They had a variety of like this collection and this collection. I smelled like the hot cocoa one, but it was very chocolatey and Corey doesn't like chocolate. And because they're hand soaps, I want them to be pretty universal that we all like in the house. So these were the only three I went with. So hopefully, I don't know that will push me with hand soaps enough to the next SAS. I have a few, like I have that other Paradise Coconut, which I don't know if I want to use 2 in a season, but whatever. Then I have a white tea and sage for sure. So I have some things probably to keep me going. Will I make it all the way to the next SAS? Not exactly positive, but it's okay. I didn't want to like buy things I don't like in the fear of like not having enough. Like if I'm completely out of hand soap, I can just go buy something from Walmart. If I'm so desperate, it'll be fine. So, and they'll obviously have a hand soap sale between now and then. So whatever, I digress. Wallflowers. I did a little bit better here. They had a ton of Christmas wallflowers out, which I'm, once again, like past my Christmas vibes. So the only ones I got that were in the like more wintry vibe, in my personal opinion, I got this Santa's Workshop, which is brand new, I believe, for this season. It says new sense of holiday, but I feel like every year when they bring up the holiday again, they're like new, even if it's like returning forever. This one surprised me. I smelled a tester of it. I smelled like all the testers of the wallflowers because this was like, I knew I wanted to stock up on wallflowers. So they had sections that were like in the sale, and then they had the wall of wallflowers, if that makes sense. That was not on sale. So I didn't even smell any of those. I didn't even look at them. This one is Santa's Workshop. It's North Pole Air, Peppermint, Rainbow, Swirl, and Sugar Crystals. I wasn't really sure what to expect, and I like the fact that it's like kind of pink, but this smells really good. It's definitely like pepperminty, vanilla, almost like a little hint of berry or something. I feel like I'm going to be putting this in my rotation pretty soon. I smelled it in the store, which sometimes things smell different in the store just because it's like so overwhelming with scent. But I smelled this in the store and immediately was like, this will be so good this winter still. So I picked this one up because I do feel like this is going to go into my rotation very soon. And then the other wintry-ish one to me is Marshmallow Fireside. I've been obsessed with Marshmallow Fireside recently. I've been burning the single wick in our bedroom, and it's just so cozy. Toasted marshmallow, smoldering woods, roasted vanilla. I just feel like it's such a... It just smells like the coziest vanilla ever. Even the single wick in the bedroom has just been so amazing. So yeah, I figured this one would be good, especially since I've been so obsessed with it lately. It'd just be an easy one to plug in. Borderline seasonless to me. Okay, the next one I got, which I haven't actually tried, is the Emily in Paris Macaron Cloud. Some of the other Emily in Paris scents just did not appeal to me. Like, they were very perfumey. The notes on this, I assumed I would like it because it's a gourmand. Macaron Delight, Parisian spun sugar, and pink berries. And it smells very girly and feminine for sure. I honestly probably should have looked at the body care in this, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I totally skipped over it. But I think the body spray in this would be really yummy. Yeah, it definitely has that like berry vanilla vibe. It kind of reminds me of like the pink, was there like a pink velvet? Was that a scent? I don't know. I could totally picture what I'm thinking of. It was in very pink packaging with like kind of marbling across the front of it. And I swear it had the words pink and velvet in the name, but that doesn't sound right as a combo. So if you know what I'm talking about, pink velvet cake, was that a thing? I don't know. It kind of reminds me of that one, if you know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, it's just like a fruity vanilla. Perfect for winter into spring, in my opinion. Another winter into spring scent, I picked up the pink lavender and espresso. So this has that hint of coffee note that's caramel espresso beans, smooth vanilla, and rich pink lavender. I'm not typically a fan of like coffee wallflowers. I like them in certain instances, but I don't want to have them going all day. This one, to me, I feel like it has that hint of espresso, but the other notes kind of like help tone it to just make it a really cozy scent. So I feel like I can get away with it for more than just the morning, if that makes sense. So that's the only reason I went with it. If it would have been, I've had this one in the candle in the past, so I'm very familiar with how it smells. But if it was just more of that espresso, I probably would have set it aside or like not gone forward with getting it. But like I said, I know what that one smells like because I've had it before. Another one with lavender, which typically I'm not a lavender fan, so shocking. It's vanilla, noir, and lavender. I think this one is newer, or at least it's new to me. I've never seen it before. Iced lavender, sweet vanilla, and ebony wood. This one's a bit different than things I normally go for. It kind of, I don't know if this is just like my nose or what exactly is happening here, but it kind of gives me like a combo of mahogany teakwood and bergamot waters. Like, it's kind of masculine in a way with the underlying scent of vanilla. I don't know if it's that wood note and the lavender note. It says ebony wood and iced lavender. It doesn't smell like lavendery. It just literally smells like bergamot waters, mahogany teakwood, vanilla underlying. I just thought it was really unique. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to try it out. I'm not like repulsed by it. There was some that I smelled that I was like, I could maybe get away with this, but I was like, do I want to put myself through this? This one, I was like, it's different, but I could see Corey really liking it. So I decided to go for it. And then last but not least, and this one kind of got leaky. It's like a little bit messy. So I'm not going to open it. It's Kitchen Lemon. I can literally smell it from here because, like I said, it kind of leaked. Kitchen Lemon's a classic. It's zesty lemon, sparkling citrus, and Italian bergamot. To me, it just smells like straight up lemon. So fresh. So I really do like this one for like the spring into summertime. And while it was on sale, I figured I would just go ahead and grab it. Okay, that was all the things that I was like looking for, if you will. Those were the things I was really after. But you know myself, I started seeing the 75% off tables and was like, okay, yes, please. I was very specific, which the Wallflowers and the hand soaps were kind of on a different deal, so I guess they didn't really fall into this category, but I was like, I'm gonna check out the sale, but I'm only going to buy things that are 75% off. In the past, I've done this thing where they release a bunch of stuff at the beginning of the sale and literally only put it half off, and I get so excited that I buy it on the first day, and then like 3 weeks later, they end up marking it down anyway. So I was like, I don't need anything beyond the hand soaps and the Wallflowers, so I'm only buying 75% off. And I stuck to that. These things were at tables that looked like they were 75% off, so I went for it, and they truly were. I believe all the things ended up being about $377-ish, it looks like, for the body care stuff. So $377, $378, it looks like from my receipt, which is pretty decent considering the normal price of these things. So first, right at the front, they had the Vanilla Bean Noel, which you might be thinking, girl, what are you doing buying a fragrance mist in Vanilla Bean Noel? But like I said, the normal price is $17.95. I got it for almost under, like a little bit under $4. And to me, Vanilla Bean Noel, especially in the spray, is perfect for layering. It's just such a basic vanilla scent. It is fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, sugar cookies, whipped cream, snow kiss musk. It's just vanilla, like whatever. It's just vanilla. I feel like this is such an easy one to layer that I was like, for the price, I can't go wrong with it. With its layering capabilities, have to. So this was the first fragrance mist I picked up. Next, these were like adjacent to that scent. I got the Cozy Vanilla Bourbon. I have this in a more travel size, but I saw the full size on the 75% off table and was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. This is warm bourbon, dark fruit, and vanilla liqueur. Whatever. This is such a warm, cozy vanilla. Like, it's literally what it sounds like, Cozy Vanilla Bourbon. This one to me is more like a cozy nighttime staying in type scent, which might be counterintuitive for some people, but this is like vanilla, but like warm and sexy. So anyway, I was like, okay, 75% off. And I have plenty of shower gels, so I was like trying to stay away from those. Same with body creams, but the fragrance mist I feel like lasts so much longer in your collection. Like, they don't go off quite as quick as the body creams. And I feel like you can really go to town on these and they just last forever. Like, in your collection wise, like, they're not easily, you're not going to go through them super easily or quick, and they're not going to go off as fast. So I feel like, I don't know, that's just my experience. Okay. And the last thing I got, around the corner from the Cozy Vanilla Bourbon and like the holiday collection type of stuff, they had the collection that they released this summer, which had the Pink Paradise. If you're not new here, you probably know I'm obsessed with this scent. So I was like, shut up. This is 75% off. Okay, obviously I'm going to get some. So they didn't have a ton of it out. I didn't want to like open any drawers to like peek around for things, but they only had like very select few things out of this, which doesn't surprise me because I feel like it was a very popular collection. I feel like a lot of stores probably sold a lot of it when it was available. But also, you never know if they just have stuff tucked away. But I didn't open anything. I just took from what was on the top of the shelf, but it was not very much. So they had a shower gel. I am obsessed with this scent, so I figured I would get a shower gel in this. Once again, it was 75% off. Pink Dragon Fruit, Wild Hibiscus, Blush Moss. This is a very similar scent family to me as like Ariana Grande Cloud Pink. Like, it definitely gives me those vibes. I feel like it's such an easy one to layer under any like cloud-esque dupe family scent. So it really reminds me of all that family of like Baccarat Rouge dupes. It's in that family for me. And again, it may not be in that family for everybody, but for me, I feel like layering them together is so easy. So I got the shower gel, and then they had fragrance mists, so I got some fragrance mists. I was like, I am getting all the fragrance mists. I literally got 5. I got 5 fragrance mists, and I probably already have 3 fragrance mists of this at least. This is my favorite scent at the moment, and for like the past 2 to 3 years. I mean, this family of scent, since this specific scent launched at Bath & Body Works, I was like, I have to have it. I bought multiples of it then, but when I saw it was 75% off, I was like, they're never gonna bring this back. I have to stock up on it. So I grabbed 2 initially. I walked around the store, I kind of evaluated my basket and was like, I'm going back and grabbing 1 more. And then there was hardly any on the shelf. And so I left some, like, don't come for me. There was some more left on the shelf, but nobody was over there looking at that collection. And I was like, you guys, this is the best scent. Why are we not all over here? So I had to get some. I just am so obsessed with this scent. I don't want to spray this because Gemma's right here. So anyway, really happy that this was available. I'm glad I went the first day because I don't feel like that collection is going to last very long at SAS. Granted, like I said, if they even have it out at your stores. So that's just my personal opinion and what I went ham on. But let me know what you guys were picking up. I didn't go for any candles because I shopped Candle Day, which I need to post a video on. It's so late, but whatever. I didn't pick up any candles. I'm totally stocked on those. Like, I feel really good in that department. And same thing, I'm totally good on like shower gels, body creams, etc. Checked out the men's section, but nothing really screamed like I felt like Corey would want. And we recently shopped the men's sale and got him some body washes for himself. So yeah, it's kind of a short and sweet haul, but really curious to watch some other videos, see what you guys got. Let me know down below, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.